Yes. All right.
We be all night. Sing.
Love. Sorry. Love. We be all night. You know what a song I was singing in the shower today? If you leave her, I'll leave him. We'll pack our bags, don't say a word. Let's go far away to another place. Let's hide away. Oh, just you and me. You don't know about that one, do you?
No.
What about, hey ladies, why is it that men can go do what's wrong? Why is it that we just decide to keep holding on? Why is it that we never seem to just have the strength to leave? Boy, he's got to go. My man's been cheating on me. Been running right with this little tenderoni. And don't think I haven't noticed he's been acting funny. Taking too long to call me. And somebody told me that the worst thing of it all is that he gave her money. Now how he gonna give her money? That's a no-no. My first reaction's telling me he got to go. But I just ain't for sure. Should I just let him go? Oh, I don't know. That's for all the old school Destiny Child Throwback Thursday for y'all. I hope you weren't recording me.
No.
Oh, good.
I wouldn't even waste energy or memory.
Don't you do that. Don't do that.
No, I didn't.
All right then. You know, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with a new video. Let me tell you something. YouTube has not been sending our videos to everybody. So what you do is just check our Twitters, check Instagram, and check Facebook, and make sure you check out the Scorpion Show Facebook page, and make sure you like it so that way you'll see when a new video is posted. I want to say thank you to everybody who took advantage of the Scorpion Show shirt sale. Even if you don't get the shirts on sale, we have them available for you. The link is inside the more info box at thescorpionshow.spreadshirt.com. You can go get your shirts. Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Selena Johnson and Monifa and Angie Stone. You know, they retweeted our videos and stuff for the R&B Divas. Make sure y'all check that out. Make sure y'all watch.
Well,
Go ahead.
the video with you and Dan.
Yeah. They was talking about that last night, and Monifa she told him, but she didn't tell me, to write down his notes and stuff. You know, while the show was going on, have your notes prepared so you can just know it or remember it just like that. So that was some nice advice. And Selena said we had the best videos out of everybody so far.
That's
and
nice.
yeah.
That reviews their show.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Yeah, and Nikki Gilbert offered us to come on the show. And it's no shade. I want y'all to watch her show, but I can't deal with everybody's opinion
on what show?
On her show. She has a show on YouTube. It's called No Ego TV, where she gets different bloggers and stuff to talk about the night's episode. But my thing is, I don't like talking with 7 people at one time. And then, you know, it's Google Hangouts, so your face got to pop up on the screen, or their faces pop off, and people not always there on time. But, you know, I think she got something good. And if she keep it up, she might have something. You never know. What else did I have to make an announcement about? Oh yeah, if you live in Philadelphia or if you're coming to Gaga's show on Monday, the show has been rescheduled to Thursday night because of the playoffs in DC. So they had to switch the dates because the date that Gaga had in DC, the basketball game is on, so they switched the dates around. So it's next Thursday night. So Mikkel and I won't be able to record next Thursday, so I'm going to try to work something out where we can give you guys a video for next week for the second video. But yeah, Lady Gaga's concert is next Thursday, and I will be attendance. Art was so nice that he bought me a ticket. So
That was nice of him.
That was very nice of him. He was like, well, you took me to see Jay-Z and Justin Timberlake, so, you know.
Oh, you paid for him to go?
Yeah.
I can't wait until... Oh, never mind. I can't speak.
So make sure you're done with this video. I'm done with the church announcements. Who we gonna start with first? Cause I know you ready to go in. You told me, bitch, come on.
Yeah, I'm ready to talk about Mike Epps. Now you go ahead and
listen. So we already know what happened with Mike Epps and Kevin Hart over the weekend, and we all know that they throw shade back and forth. That shit that they be talking about is true, even though they might say that they love each other and all of that stuff.
Cut to the chase. So Mike Epps did an interview. Who was the person that he did the interview?
Dish Nation.
Dish Nation. That's a YouTube channel?
That's a TV show.
TV show. Dish Nation. This is my first time hearing it.
That's one of my favorite shows. Oh my God.
Which one does it come on?
Fox.
Midnight?
Yeah, but it used to come on.
It
used to come on 2 times a day, but they changed it. So
Look.
Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, he did an interview with Dish Nation.
Mm-hmm.
What was it, yesterday or whatever?
Yeah.
Recently. And where he talked about the whole Kevin Hart's beef that's going on between the two of them. He basically said that he loves Kevin Hart and he has no issue with Kevin Hart. But, because you know there's
always a but. A shady but.
And a shady one at that. But he let it be known to Dish Nation, Kevin Hart, and the world that he came before Kevin Hart. He opened the door for Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart actually used to open up for him when Kevin Hart was starting out. Kevin Hart, Cat Williams, all those guys, Mike Epps opened the door for. His words, not mine.
Go on.
So now, Mike Epps, here are my words. No matter who you open the door for, Kevin Hart, Cat Williams, not only did you open it for them, but they walked through it and closed it behind them, leaving you on the other side. Mm-hmm. Mike Epps, how dare you get on there and compliment someone and then throw shade? You opened the door for Kevin Hart, but Kevin Hart, again, like I must reiterate, like I did in the last video, sold out Madison Square Garden. You can't even sell out Madison Square Garden's parking lot. They don't even have a parking lot. So good luck with that. Mike Epps, I'm going to need for you to just stop, okay? When you are able to sell out the way Kevin Hart's doing, even Cat Williams. Cat Williams is always high as hell, but he's selling places. Actually, I think him and Mike Epps may be running neck and neck. But the point that I'm trying to make is, Mike Epps, no one is here for this shade that you're throwing at Kevin Hart. No one. Kevin Hart is one of those people, he doesn't bother anybody. He don't throw shade at you. If he's throwing shade at you, it's in a joking way and he's doing it to you right then and there. Kevin Hart, nobody takes Kevin Hart seriously where they want to throw shade or just... I can't even imagine anybody beefing with Kevin Hart. I can't even imagine Kevin Hart beefing with anyone. Mike Epps, you should just stop. You really should just stop. And stop with this, I open the door for them, I open the door for you. Because the last time I checked, Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, Red Fox, all those people opened the door for you. Okay? They all opened the door for you. So you need to kind of humble yourself. Because if I had to choose between Eddie Murphy and Mike Epps, I would go to an Eddie Murphy show any day. Why? Because first of all, Eddie Murphy is legendary. That's legendary mother right there. Okay? You know, that's legend. Okay? Mm-hmm. So Mike Epps, you should just stop and humble yourself. And the way things are looking, no shade, but shade, the way things are looking, it's looking like you one of these days will be opening up for Kevin Hart. And I'm done.
Yeah, well, I don't have nothing to say. You done said everything I could have said.
Did I?
Yeah, I couldn't say anything. But good luck to both of you guys. And please stop talking bad about each other. And maybe one day y'all might even work together. You just never know.
Right.
So busy tearing each other down, y'all could be
all these movie
together.
Offers that Kevin Hart is getting, he may just recommend you to be his sidekick.
Yeah, I don't really see white comedians arguing and stuff. It's always the black people. If it ain't Kevin Hart and Mike Epps.
Somebody posted, you know what? And it's a shame. I was going to repost it. But somebody posted this picture on Instagram one day. And it was a split picture. And one side, it showed a group of stick figures. And it had the races. And it said white people, this, that, and the third. And there was a group of stick figures walking up the steps. And white people, they would hold their hands, helping each other stuff. And the other side was black people. And all falling off. Because that's what black people do. They just throw. Yeah. They can't stop nitpicking and stuff like that. And it's like, why do you do that? Like, why? Why can't Kevin Hart be great? Why can't you just say Kevin Hart is good? I applaud him. I have much respect for him. This, that, and the third, and move on. Why do you have to say, oh, I have no beef for Kevin? I have no beef with Kevin Hart, but let it be known that I opened the door for him, and let it be known that he used to open up for me. Okay, you all opened up for somebody at one point. I remember when Destiny's Child used to open up for TLC and all them girls back in the day. Now look at them. Every artist was an amateur at one point. Every artist, including yourself, Mike Epps. So please, stop it. We were even amateurs. Hell, we still are amateurs.
And can we put one more beef to rest?
What?
You know who I'm talking about, and I ain't got no beef with you.
No, I know you don't have any beef with me. I'm saying when you said you know what I'm talking about, that's what I'm saying. Me? Who
no, because you know what? This is getting real tired. All of this, You're up here, I sing live.
Oh my God.
That is so, it's so old and tired. Like that beef done rotted, bitch. What you call it when it smells real bad?
Dead.
Yeah, it's not even just dead. It's just I can't think. Yeah, it's decomposed. Okay,
Right.
Let it die. Let it stay dead. And you know what? One thing I do want to say to K. Michelle is you don't have to respond to everything.
Yeah.
You don't. Sometimes it's better when you make a bitch feel that small by not even saying nothing. You know, now they're just sitting there throwing shit at the walls on their own self. And you're not talking back.
And you're not
don't
talking
talk back to
right.
the wall.
Right. Okay. Oh.
All right.
Oh. Fucking. Okay.
So
every. Let me tell you something, K. Michelle. Because we interviewed you. As a matter of fact, we interviewed both of y'all, not together. But let me just say this to the K. Michelle's, every K. Michelle out there, or to K. Michelle. Yes, there are some people that still gonna throw shade at you. You know, whatever the case may be. And this is not even just for K. Michelle. This is for Tamar too. Just in case one day K. Michelle wants to throw shade at Tamar, which we haven't really been seeing. We just see K. Michelle responding to the shade. Okay, so we know who's starting it. But you ain't heard that from me.
You might be a bully for saying that.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Well, I've been called worse. I have. Let me just say this. You do not always have to accept every invitation to an argument. You can decline that invitation and say, you know what? I have better things to do. I'm sorry, but I won't be attending that argument. K. Michelle, every time Tamar says something about you or throws slick shade at you, we don't need you to always respond back to her. Like Kevin said, make her feel this small and just not respond. And also for you too, Tamar, if you feel as though, not just K. Michelle, but if you feel as though anybody's out there throwing shade at you, hell, including us, make us feel this small and just not respond back to us. Okay? Okay? Can you put your big girl panties on for once?
Yeah.
And that was thrown to both of them, not just one of them.
I just want them both to let that shit go.
Just let
it's
it go.
old and tired.
I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. And I don't even hear about it. The only time I ever hear about it is when I'm talking to him and he brings it up. And I'm like, damn, are they still doing that?
Yes, because every time I'm like, what y'all want us to talk about? I'm like, well, what the fuck happened?
Are they still beefing for? Like, are you serious? They're going to be beefing all through Obama's second term.
And for what?
I don't know.
If y'all want to fight, go fight on the charts.
Right.
How about y'all release an album on the same day? Or how about y'all release singles on the same day?
Oh no, that's going to make it worse. That's going to make it worse because if one of them outsells the other one, then you know what's going to happen.
Well, look.
No, because I can see K. Michelle congratulating Tamar.
Yes,
but I can't see the other way around. No. It's just not going to happen.
Well, bitch, I want them to release a single on the same day and then Beyonce drop her shit on the same day.
Oh, bitch, please. We'll be like, who? And who?
Okay.
Beyonce showed you who was that grand damn bitch.
Yes.
On December 13th.
How you doing?
She said, bitch, what? No promotion, no nothing, no leaks, no nothing. No nothing. Bam.
Speaking of Beyonce.
And then after she did it, she still didn't say nothing for a while. Like,
has she done any interviews yet?
Bitch, no. Not one. I went to her concert, what was it? It came out, the album dropped on the 13th. I went to her New York City concert on the 19th of December. And Beyonce got on that fucking stage and stood there and said, 20 years from now, I told Kevin this too, and for those of you who were at that show that night, y'all know what I'm talking about. She sat there on that stage and said, 20 years from now, y'all gonna be saying I was at the Beyonce concert after she sold 1 million albums. I said, bitch, that's how you throw fucking shade.
Go ahead, baby.
And that's what she said.
Yes.
And didn't say no more after she said it. And just stood there.
And for what?
And for what? Didn't say no more. Y'all going 20 years from now, y'all gonna say I was at that Beyonce concert after she sold 1 million albums.
So Monica Lewinsky.
And remember they said they couldn't. Remember we kept saying, when is Beyonce gonna
Yes,
have?
I said, well, we already know the album is not coming out this year, so child, that shit came out the same week, that same Friday. And I was probably, we had to do it. We put together a funny ass video. That was a video I watched 3 times.
Bitch, no.
And I don't never watch her videos.
The whole video. I watched the part.
When I... Yes!
Bitch, when I tell you, I've never laughed. Let me just be honest with y'all for a minute. Now, y'all know I don't watch the Scorpion Show videos. I don't, because they take too fucking long to watch, and I'm recording them, okay? Which takes even longer. But when I do watch them, I'm never watching them really for me. I'm always watching it for him. Because I never catch on to how stupid he is until I watch the video. When who fucking said that about Trina Braxton and Atlantic fucking City? And then I said something to you and you gonna say, well, what did I say? I said something like, the fuck did I say? I said something, and you gave me this look like, bitch, what? Why? Look, when I tell you, every time I watched that part, tears was rolling out my eyes. I said, oh my God.
And my favorite part is when I kick my fucking shoes off. Like, that was a funny video. If y'all haven't watched it, y'all need to... How about you go back and watch it just for the weekend?
Let them know which one it is.
It's just Beyonce releases a new album.
Right.
It has like 80,000 views on it, so go check. That's one of our highest rated views in a long time. Okay, but go check that out. Monica Lewinsky, she's doing an interview with Vanity Fair. This is the first time she's talking in 10 years. Now listen. It's good to come back 10 years later, but don't come back with the same old... I sucked the president's dick 15 years ago. Let me tell you something. We are past that.
Way past
But you know what? The people are not going to let you go past it if you keep talking about it your damn self. I want to see you do good and everything, but people are gonna talk bad about you. But I did feel sorry for you when you said how suicidal you was and how the Tyler Clementi story made you want to talk more about what happened back at that time. But it's like, even though you felt a connection with him, I don't feel that you should have used him as a way to talk about it, or you should have just said, I don't know the right way what I'm trying to say, but listen, what you did with the president, that was long ago, and we're over that. How about where you've been now?
Well, apparently she's saying that since that, it's been hard for her to find a job because now people look at her as Monica Lewinsky from the scandal, which I can see. I can see that because her name is synonymous to that scandal. Every time you say Monica Lewinsky, we know exactly who that is and what she did and why it is that we know her. The problem that I have with her is, the other night I was in my room and I just randomly decided to watch the interview that she did with Barbara Walters back in 1999 when she spoke for the very first time about what happened. And I remember, and it brought back memories because I remember I watched that interview on TV when it aired back in 1999. I'm not going to tell you what grade I was in, but I remember it very well because that was like the big thing that was going on at that time. Monica Lewinsky, watching this interview again, all these years later, 15 years later, watching that interview again, I must say that Monica Lewinsky, I had to remember that she was only 25. And she looks much...
Yeah, she's 40
She looked
now.
much older even then. But she was only 25. But what I will say about that interview is that she was very giddy and she was very... You can tell she was young. Because she did not hold anything back. She told you everything. She told you where they were when they were doing it. She told you how it started out. She told you everything that he said to her. She told you how she felt. She told you who she was sleeping with at the time. She told you how she got pregnant while she was messing with the president, but it wasn't by him, it was by another man, but she was still messing with the president at the time. She told you everything in that Barbara Walters interview. I mean, every fucking thing. Then she told you what other people were saying, and then they denied it, but she said, no, bitch, they did say it. And I kept saying to myself, I believe Monica, because now she's sitting here telling you about everything. She ain't really got nothing to lie. You know what I mean? She don't have no reason to lie. But the thing that I must say now, after that interview, I was done with it. Like, okay, she's told us everything. There's nothing else that we need to know. Then we have 15 years later, she's doing this interview with Vanity Fair, and they're making it seem like, oh, Monica Lewinsky opens up. Opens up about what? If you go on YouTube, you'll see that she opened up 15 years ago. So what else does she need to open up about? There's nothing new to tell us. We all know what she did. We all know how it all played out. Bam. Let it go. Now, a lot of people were saying last night on CNN, I was watching CNN, and they were talking about it, and they were saying how it's really weird, because a lot of women, when they get caught up in situations like this, the women are usually looked at as the bad guy.
And the men will
because Bill Clinton has overcome that, and he's looked at now as, we don't even look at Bill Clinton as the guy who cheated on his wife those many years ago. We don't even look at him like that. Like, we've moved past that. It's sad that Monica Lewinsky couldn't move past it, but at the same time, she had a history, because she admitted it in the Barbara Walters interview, which I think y'all should all, it's a 6-part interview. She had a history of sleeping with married men. And one of the reasons why she said she did it was because she did not know her self-worth. She felt as though being second best to someone was all she was good for.
Mm.
And that's the same reaction I had when I watched it. Because, when 15 years later and you're older and you're really able to understand, I was like, damn. But then again, I started thinking, how many of us out here today are like that? Mm-hmm. Where we don't know our self-worth, and yet we'll settle for anything. Even if he's married or he got a girlfriend, we don't give a fuck, just as long as he's showing us attention. And that's how Monica Lewinsky felt at that time. She would say how Bill Clinton, mind you, she used to tell him that she loved him. He would never say it back to her, but he would say stuff like, she always said that he would say stuff to make her feel good, like, oh, you look good today, because she said that she always had a weight issue. Oh, you look good today, you must be slimming down. He knew how to get to her to make her feel good. Mm-hmm. And she would always, she also said that he would say to her that, you never know, once I'm done the presidency, me and you may get married. Implying that he would leave Hillary. I mean, bitch, y'all gotta go back and watch this interview. It was good, okay? And Barbara Walters, she just sit there and listen. She just asks one question, and Barbara Walters is one of those bitches that asks one question and you tell her every damn thing. Yeah, you don't have to ask them one question, I'll tell you. Her and Oprah have a way of getting the information out of you and then being quiet.
Yeah, then just let you talk. And then wait for the setup for you to say something that could probably...
But wait a minute, have you ever noticed I always say that? You don't have to do much. All you have to do is sit back and be quiet, and somebody will tell you everything. You'll get all the information you need to know. Mm-hmm. Kevin said this to me about a week or two ago when we were down there at PYT, and you said to me, you always know everybody's what's name. Remember when we were sitting there? I said, yeah, because all I have to do is be quiet and they'll tell me everything.
Yes.
Everything. You'll ask one question, and they'll go on and on. They'll answer that question, but they'll keep going on.
Yeah.
Some people don't know how to do that. I'll tell you my little secret later on. That's how my mom and dad. Yeah, I'm not. That's how my mom and dad. That's how my mom and dad used to get me. They used to get me like that. They'll say one thing, and I'll sit there and tell the whole, and not even know that I'm sitting there getting caught up in lying. Yeah. But yeah, Monica Lewinsky, I'm over it. I don't really care about what happened with you and Bill Clinton back in 1995, because that's when they first started. November 18th, 1995 was when she said the interview with Barbara Walters.
That's a long time.
That was a long time.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, and then she let it be known that. I just hate the sound of a siren. Oh, it's a fire. You don't smell the smoke? I smell smoke.
Yeah, I do smell it.
Yeah. And that's a fire truck. That fire must be close by. Yeah. Then she let it be known. Because at the time...
Ooh, that smoke is getting to me.
Yeah, it's getting strong like it's close by. At that time, Hillary Clinton must have been telling... the letters that came out that Hillary Clinton was writing to one of her friends. But this was at the time where, before Bill Clinton had confessed that he was sleeping with her, this is when he was still denying it, and she had wrote to her friend saying that Monica Lewinsky was crazy and that she was a stalker, this, that, and the third. And Monica Lewinsky got Barbara Walters. Well, she didn't necessarily get her together, but she got the country together. Because, at that time, people did think that she was crazy. I'm going to tell you what happened in the interview real quick. So, Barbara Walters brought up the fact that people were saying that she was a stalker and she was stalking the president, because at one point, people started saying, okay, her boss and them started saying, okay, now, Monica, you're spending a little bit too much time with the president. So some people started to figure something was going on. So what they did was they transferred her out of the White House and transferred her over to the Pentagon. And what Bill Clinton said was, once I am reelected president, because he was running for president that year, I'm going to bring you back over to the White House. But she said that he never did it. And then for like a whole year, he wasn't contacting her. And then towards the end of the year, I think after he had won or whatever the case may be, that's when he started picking up back the thing. And Monica Lewinsky said, and I don't understand how people are saying that I was stalking him. How on earth was I able to call him at the White House? He was calling me, so I don't know where they get this from. I said, yes, bitch, you better read. Okay? She said, he's calling me from the White House. How am I able to call him? She said, I can't call him at the White House. She said, he was calling. I said, bitch, that's how you get them together. Oh yeah, she let it be known. That's how you get a bitch. She put out the receipts.
Oh!
She said, I can't call the White House. And she's right. You can't just pick up the phone and call the White House. She told Barbara Walters that to her face.
And what Barbara Walters said?
It was one of those things like, yeah, you're right. You're right. She said, but she was throwing that shade at Hillary. Because by this time, the letters and stuff had came out that Hillary wrote that. So she was really throwing that shade at Hillary without saying her name. And she basically was saying, how was I calling him? He's at the White House. I can't call him. He was calling me. He was inviting me over there.
Yes, Monica.
So yeah, fuck this Vanity Fair interview. Y'all need to go straight to YouTube and interview Barbara Walters, Monica Lewinsky. Oh, it's real good. What? Are you kidding me? I am newsy too. What?
Oh, yeah. I don't like how the media is trying to vilify Monica Lewinsky with this Beyonce thing. I think that she just
corrected her. She said the same thing that you said. Okay. But I will say, you and her are right. Yes, it would make more sense for her to say that, but it don't sound right. Yeah. He Bill Clinton all on my gown. No, he Monica.
But you know what? Beyonce has a way of just making shit sound right, even if it's not
it
right.
Don't. Okay.
All right. So let's go to the next topic.
So let's not forget about algebra. Even I had to pause on that.
You tried it.
But she made it sound good.
Okay.
Especially when she was at American Idol backstage.
Yes. She did better than that
than she did on the stage. I mean, but that's because her husband. That's because her husband was standing there.
Make love.
And she was really singing that to him with her back to him.
Yes.
She was letting him know. And as a matter of fact, he recorded it, and I don't even think she knew he was recording it. He was the one recording it.
She did that.
She did that.
Mm-hmm. So,
can you imagine having somebody like that sing to you?
No.
This could be us, but neither one of us can sing.
No.
You can't sing.
I can. When I want to sing. Saying, y'all know fucking well, I can't.
No, you can't.
But on a good day, I feel like I can sing.
The only time he can hold the note is when he's...
Oh, don't do it. Because I heard you hold notes, honey. I can't do my whisper to that. I mean, my whistle.
Your whistle registry. All right, now, Mariah. Is that when you... Is that how it sounds?
No, because I don't make them kind of sounds. So, I want to talk about the man real quick. I don't remember his name, but a couple weeks ago we told you guys a story about the man who was
he was convicted of committing a crime
13 years ago,
but he never went to jail for it.
Yes.
And then they found out, mind you, they realized 13 years later that he never served time for the crime that he committed. Yes. So then they went to go arrest his ass and say, look, you ain't served that time, so now we're going to make you serve this time. But by this time, the person that he committed the crime against said,
well, fuck it.
Fuck it. Like, it's over and done with. He done changed his life. Mind you, this is the same person who he committed the crime against said, look, y'all need to arrest that man. This is 13 years later.
He was young.
I don't care no more. Yeah. He was young. He don't care no more. Let it go. So then what happens?
10 months later, they let him go.
10 months later,
in front of him, his mom, they said it wasn't a dry eye in that place when he left out that courtroom.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that they let him go. He changed, he's changed his whole life around, got married, had kids, they have a business together, and then all of a sudden you want to come 13 years later and arrest him? Yeah.
But I did say in that video that we did, I don't think that they should have arrested him. I think that they should have put him on some sort of probation because he still committed a crime. Yeah. And he shouldn't have just walked off scot-free like he
should have been doing their job.
Yeah, you know what? He either should have been on probation for X amount of months or fined.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think, even if the police officers didn't realize it and they messed up on the job, I still don't think that somebody should be let off like that scot-free.
But you know what? I think if this would have never made the news, they would have kept his ass in there.
Oh yeah, they would go, what? Are you kidding me? Yes, he'd have still been sitting in there. He'd have been reading that Vanity Fair magazine from jail to cell block C. You kidding me? What? You don't do that.
You tried it.
And especially if he was this color.
Oh, why he was that color?
Oh yeah, but I'm saying, if he was this color and it didn't make the news, are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, so you know what? Your good girlfriend, Donald Sterling, is just
I'm tired
of her.
Yeah, I'm tired of her.
He's going to
I'm tired of her. That is one of those good girlfriends that I wish I never became friends with.
I made these racial claims just so I could turn her on and have sex with her. I'm already done, but I just wanted to give y'all a little update. It's just stupid, dumb. Okay. I'm over it. And Ray J said he's getting his 2 properties out of Donald Sterling's apartment.
Who said that?
Ray J.
What?
Yes.
Oh, so he won't allow no niggas to rent from him. But the only nigga he'll allow is Ray J.
Yeah, but Ray J was in there. He said, I'm not, and Ray J don't live there. He was leasing the apartments, I guess he owned them and was letting people rent it.
Or that's where he was taking his beat.
Oh,
yet. Raquel. Be quiet.
Yes. Okay. So you got Ray J, Tia Marie, all of them girls. They're gonna be on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Love and Hip Hop LA. I don't know if they can top Atlanta now. I don't know, but I'll be watching that because I'm just loving. I'm loving a little bit of the ratchetness. Like I don't get into the Bad Girls Club. But I could get into Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Is there anything else on our notes before we get there? I do want to say one more thing.
Wait, let me check my notes.
Tiana Taylor, we'll talk about you on Monday. I heard about your little situation, and you guys, like, y'all feel up the note saying, talk about Tiana Taylor on the Breakfast Club. Talk about it. We're going to talk about it Monday. I'm not aware of the situation.
T.I. and Tiny.
Yeah, T.I. and Tiny. Let me just say this. Now, there's been rumors going on for about almost 5 months about Tiny and T.I. splitting. Ever since the Grammys, they done had this argument. One person wanted to go this place, one person didn't want to go that way. And then, they're saying that T.I. moved out the house. T.I. got somebody else pregnant. And then Tiny up there flaunting her ass on Instagram. T.I. told Tiny she shouldn't have to be doing that. And, which call him Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams got her together about why the ring ain't on the finger. And she's like, no, I'm going to hear that your finger got too fat and none of that stuff. And then Tiny was on Arsenio Hall. But we never really heard T.I. until today. When the worst remix, I can't really pronounce her name, but I don't want to say it wrong, so I'm just say Janae Aiko. Yeah. You know what? No, I'm not going to do that. But he released some stuff, and he released some deep stuff on the song, and he talked about their current situation and everything. And I just want Tiny and T.I. to just fix it and get it together. Or I'm gonna have to call Phaedra and just say, Phaedra, to tell them, fix it, Jesus, and then anoint them.
Or call Iyanla.
Yes, no, I don't even think Iyanla is needed. They've been together, 13 years? It's a long time, and stuff happened. When you've been together that long...
I don't think they're together longer. No.
Probably longer than that. But I would want them to not break up over something
silly like that.
Yeah, like, if you can try to make it work, but don't just give up on it just like that. Just so, people can just be happy that y'all not together. Because y'all looked very happy together. And... Tiny is attractive, but T.I. could have someone that looks way better than Tiny, and I just love the fact that he didn't just go based on
looks.
Yeah, like you gotta be exotic looking and all this and that.
I love them
they
together.
are in love together,
and I love
we seen it on their show.
Yeah, I love their show.
3 seasons, and y'all gonna let it go like that? No, y'all better make it work.
It's true.
Yeah, I think something. It's trouble in paradise, but it could be worked through.
Every couple has its down season. Every couple.
Yeah.
Every couple. Okay, you have your down season. I remember a few years ago, I think it was Barbara Walters did an interview with Michelle Obama and Barack Obama at the White House during Christmas time. It probably was like 2-3 Christmases ago, and they were at the White House talking. And I think it was Michelle Obama who came out and was just like, yeah, we argue.
I can't picture that.
Because every couple goes through that. Mm-hmm. We can't picture it because we only see them outside. Mm-hmm. But when the doors is closed,
okay.
They probably go through there. And they probably don't go through. Probably don't argue about who you sleeping with, stuff like that. But they probably argue about stuff that couples
issues.
do. Right. You know what I mean? And that's what all couples do. I don't know any couple who don't argue. If you don't argue, watch out. That's all I'm gonna say. If you're a couple and you don't argue, watch out, because when that big argument hits, neither one of y'all ain't gonna know how to handle it, and y'all gonna run for the border. And I don't think that couples, when they argue, they should just split and run. I know a few people who, when you argue with them in a relationship, they don't know how to handle it. Shut up, Mikkel. They don't know how to handle it, and I'm not talking about me. They don't know how to handle it, so then they run and they just become, no, I don't want to deal with this, so you go your way and I'm going to go my way. And that's not how it should be. You should talk about a situation and fix it, if it's fixable. Yeah. So I don't think that Tiny and T.I. in any way, shape, or form. First of all, they got too many fucking kids, okay? Yes. To just be splitting up like that. Not saying that people with a lot of kids don't split up, because that's, because somebody in the comments, well, people with a lot of kids split up all the time. What are you talking about, Miguel? That's not what I'm saying. I'm just making light of the situation. I can't even see Tiny and T.I. splitting up. That's just one couple I can't see, because...
Yeah, I mean, they need to, I just want them to work it out.
That's all. They need to send all those kids away to Precious' house or T.I.'s mom's house.
Yeah, I seen them at the mom house. I seen one of the little episodes, and she was trying to teach them how to do dishes.
How to clean and stuff.
That's kind of bad, but they don't know how to do nothing.
Right.
And I hope they can fix that.
Well, like she said, that's the parents' fault.
Yeah.
That's the parents' fault.
Yeah, and speaking of parents, let me tell y'all about how in Philadelphia at the Cayuga Elementary School, five 4 teachers and 1 principal was arrested.
I saw that.
Fixing the grades.
I saw that.
TSATs.
I saw that interview. I saw that video today on.
Let me tell y'all something. Teachers, some of y'all teachers, y'all don't do your job. Y'all do need to do your job. When you be a teacher, you have to take the good along with the bad. And parents, when you know that these teachers ain't teaching their students, you need to be in that school trying to find out what the fuck is going on. Because there is no way that your children are not learning that much to where the teachers should have to sit there and tell them, fill out your answers on the scrap sheet and give it to us, and then they'll fill in what is right. It should never ever have to come to that conclusion, because that way they can decide what schools are the best schools and all that. And that's how that's what they were doing. That's how they do it with these schools around here. This is my thing. I remember I come from an era where parents was in that motherfucking classroom. Okay, if John's mom was in there, or a classmate named Leonard, his mom was in the room, or Chappelle's mom was in the room.
Whooped my ass in Dunbar right down here. She came up there and whooped my ass in that coat closet. I'll never forget that.
Yes.
And I had a black teacher, so she was all for it. Go ahead and whoop his ass. I will never forget that.
If you are a parent that's a stay-at-home mom, or I don't see what's wrong with getting together with other stay-at-home moms, and maybe one parent could be in that classroom throughout the week, just to make sure all the children are doing what they're supposed to be doing, and especially the teacher making sure that the students are learning. And I don't know if they still have after school programs. Like, we had after school programs, we had summer programs.
Kids are just not going.
Like, I don't understand what's going on. And teachers, we need to find a teacher to talk to find out what the fuck is going on. I know they're not paying these teachers.
I know a teacher, my friend Will.
Well, how you doing? We need to talk to Will. Because the teachers not getting paid right. Every year, we need money from the city, and the city, we need to know what's going on. And I think it's good that they're being arrested and they're being charged with felonies for changing the grades. Then one of the lawyers had the nerve to say, well, they're not guilty. Someone just made a claim, so we're fighting that. Right.
I saw the black one with the dress. Yeah, he tried.
And one of the parents was like, no, she wasn't even. I'm surprised that she's back, because we heard about this last year.
Yeah.
I said, oh my God.
Right. And they said they've been investigating it for a while now. For about 5 years.
It's been going on for 5 years.
This has been going on for 5 years. You know how many kids is out there who shouldn't be the fuck out there?
And got passed.
Out there and shouldn't be the fuck out there? Come on, somebody needs to talk to me.
Then you lying, making it look like, this kid is so smart, and then you look at the report card.
Then you look at the report card, like, what's going on? No, then you ask the kid a question. They don't even know how to answer the question, huh?
Okay.
Who? They get Dionne Warwick on you, who? That's what she said at Whitney's funeral. At that podium. When they said Aretha.
Who?
Oh.
She's like, I want to just give her, she's like, Aretha's not
here. She's like, how about she kept talking to somebody on the side the whole funeral? She was the Empress of Ceremony, Mistress of Ceremony.
That is so old. Misters and the masters of the ceremony.
At somebody's funeral. and every time she walked up to that microphone, she started talking. Woo. And she was like, yeah. And then she was they gonna do what? Why are you talking to somebody and not covering the microphone? Why? People cover the microphone. She talking to somebody on the side and hear everything the hell's saying.
And who was that saying that's like, look, I know I was supposed to sing one song. Kim Burrell, what she said, I'm going to change it up.
Yeah, she told him, I'm going to change it up. I was born in New Orleans. Yes, girl. You better sing. Ooh. Because Kim will start running.
Yeah.
Kim Burrell will start,
ooh. And I don't know what Alicia Keys is doing, but
she was upset. Don't do that. That's my girl. This one right here can sing, but she's crazy as hell.
Kiki Wyatt.
Yeah, she's crazy. Something's not right with her. And I don't mean that to be funny. I mean that wholeheartedly.
Did you see it last night?
No, I didn't see it.
There's something wrong with her brother, and her mother. That's when I read, because her brother went in. You talking about in here? And we argued. No, they went in. Yeah. They went in. They cursed her mom out. Like,
they cursed her out bad.
He's like, no, it ain't just.
Because I'm off tomorrow. So you think that's on demand right now?
Yeah, it should be on demand.
Because I'm
He
going to
was
go
like,
on there.
it's every fucking holiday
Right.
where you show your ass. I'm like, well, damn.
Talking to who? Kiki or the mom?
Kiki's mom.
Talking to her like that.
And mind you, Kiki and the mom was arguing. He just came out of nowhere with his fiance right there. His little male fiance.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah,
Tell me that.
But him and Kiki
look.
look just alike.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, you know they're twins? I said, no, I didn't know they're twins. Yeah, that's how I told
But
her.
didn't a few seasons ago Kiki's husband had a problem with somebody being gay? Remember?
Yes, and all her brothers
and all her brothers.
Girl, get it together. Get it together. And Kiki, never mind.
Yeah,
She might have a way of picking the gay ones and then don't even know.
Okay.
But you know what?
Because she used to be around gay men.
Yes.
And you know what they say? You are what you eat. Oh no. You attract what you know.
No. What they used to say is
No, what
birds
they
of
used
a
to say
feather
flock together. Okay? And Kiki left that one nest and flew into another nest.
How you doing?
And was
And why you think she always want Michael around? Girl, bye.
okay? Because that's not her husband, that's her girlfriend.
Oh. Oh my God!
Yeah.
Stop
Oh
it.
my God, is right.
Stop it.
Because you can't. Because I remember that season when they was in that backyard at the baby shower or whatever shower that was, and he was going off saying something about. And I instantly said, I did the same thing with Ariana when I saw Ariana on Love and Hip Hop. I said, she's gay. You can't tell me no different.
Her, Mimi,
Yeah,
and Stevie J.
and then they came out last season. At the end of last season, oh yeah, she is gay. I've been saying this the whole season that she was gay. It was just something about her that just screamed gay. It just screamed I like women. To me, it was the way she was interacting with Mimi. Mm-hmm. And some people may not have noticed it, but it was just too much of a, oh, I want to be there for you. Oh, like Ariana, where is your man? Why are you not up under him? Why are you always up under Mimi's ass?
Because maybe her and Mimi was a couple and they just never acknowledged it.
Oh, they was doing something.
I don't know.
They were doing something.
That's all I know since we can get into Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, we can get into it right now.
Yes.
Because I'm hungry.
So this week actually was the premiere of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season 3. And you know, it started off
with a bang.
good. Yeah,
real good. Because when Johnson told Stevie, she's not even a
shenanigans.
What? And he understood her.
It's not about the shenanigans. I'm not what shenanigans.
Somebody said on Instagram, Jocelyn talks in cursive.
I'm gonna fuck them up.
She does. She talks in regular cursive.
Oh my goodness.
You don't know what she's talking about.
Well, you know what? Since we've seen both episodes,
right.
Let's start with each one. Who you want to start with first?
Which one do you mean? Oh, with people?
Yes.
Scrappy and Bambi.
Scrappy and Bambi. Is it me or is Bambi is the top in this relationship? Bambi is a rough chick, okay? She looks like she gives it and don't take it.
And don't take it, okay? Because you told Mama D. What eggs? What are you talking about? Who has eggs? Who's making breakfast? Pancakes.
How slow can you be?
How slow can you be? And Mama D said, because there's more eggs in the basket. She said, well, what eggs? Are you talking about other girls? Yes, dummy. What the fuck?
And Mama D, you ain't had to do that. You ain't had to put Scrappy out on Front Street like
Bambi
that.
didn't even get to say hi. I'm Bambi.
No, because she already
Yeah, I know you. You like to sleep around.
I seen you in that tub with Kirk and
That's what you talking about. Benzino.
Benzino. I didn't want to say it. That's why I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she got Bambi the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Scrappy. Who do you want to be with? Every season, you got a main draw and you got a side chick. Okay? It was Diamond and Bucky. What's her name?
Francine.
It was Scrappy and...
She looked like that thing.
Okay.
She looks like an art bar.
Yes, she do. And every time they had the pictures together, bitch, I fell off. Then they had the one with her where she was crying, and then they had the monkey crying with the hair. Like, y'all be really going in.
And they find those pictures fast.
Yes.
Who's doing it? I need to find them.
Because when you see something, they're like, oh my God, you look just like that.
And they just find it.
I go on my phone, save, and they go.
That's like they did Nico from that animal from Ice.
Yes, he do that animal, bitch.
And you don't realize
right on point, okay?
Who is doing that?
Yes. Okay.
We need them on the square show.
And who is the girl? I still want to find out what the girl is like. Who is she? And they be going in with the pictures like edited and photoshopping.
Yeah, and be on point.
Yeah.
But go back to
look,
Scrappy.
So Scrappy, now Scrappy got another Erica and it's like at the meeting with
Erica
other
Erica.
job.
And Erica, she don't want him no more.
But you know what? Erica might not want him, but he can still get them drugs.
Oh, he still can get them drugs.
Yeah.
You know he can.
Still
He can get it from anybody.
You know, so.
What'd you give it to him?
What?
The drawers.
Scrappy?
Ain't that your tight? The thick tight? You like the thick tight?
Yeah, well, he just. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying not to.
Well, you know, we saw him out.
Yes, he was real nice.
Yeah.
He was mainly real nice to you.
He was. Remember
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
And I tried to walk away. I said, you know what? This is not working out. That's all right. He said, come on, we can take that.
Oh, you still got that picture?
I posted it, I think, on Instagram.
Oh, you need to find that picture.
Yeah, I do. Wasn't he? He was very nice to me, wasn't he? What did Beyonce say? I get when I that look up in me. What'd she say?
I get filthy. Oh yeah, he was beyond.
He was liquored up.
They was, especially Stevie J and Matt Johnson.
And if Kevin wasn't standing there, you know, that thought card would have came
Kevin
right
Shaw
on.
was sitting there watching like.
Kevin Shaw was sitting there watching.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
What is you looking at?
When are you coming on our show?
Right. Okay.
You know, I made sure I got.
I told him go over there with her. Well, you know when you trying to be a thought with somebody and your friend just standing there, go away. I'm trying to be a thought. Go.
Scrappy ain't.
Because he was just like, come on.
I think you would have been heard something about Scrappy if that was the case.
Yeah, after me. You'd heard
You
something.
would have put it right there on media takeout. But yeah,
I wouldn't have did that.
So you know that whole situation. Scrappy don't know who he want to be with. Scrappy has a hard time telling somebody he loves. The only person that he really loves is Erica, the regular Erica. Okay,
Right.
He don't love your hoes. And what's up with every chick on reality TV? Do you love me? Do you love me? No, bitch, he don't love you. You just met and you on a show together. How I'ma love you that fucking fast?
But just last season, you was in
me. Yes.
with his friend.
And what have you done for me to love
After
you?
5 months.
Yeah, and young. Let's start with Young Jock, because first of all, that nose.
Ashy
and
he never
his
minded me
lips
of you.
was now when I had my moments, but I'm not going on no TV with no shenanigans having ashy ass
His
lips.
lips was as white as this screen.
Yeah, he looked better in his confessional than he did when he was
Talking
when
to
he
Carly
she
Rae.
confronted Carly Rae. When she confronted him, strip club.
Yeah.
Them
Oh my God, they were so white, Kevin. They was as white as that plastic bag.
You know what?
No,
I'm not even here for Carly Rae. I don't care about the
Me
Young
either.
Jocks, okay? Carly!
That relationship don't even seem believable.
Why is she still on here?
Still.
I haven't heard no music, no nothing. Why? She's sucking the right dick. And that's why she's still on the show.
She gotta have some good head.
Got to.
She got to, because Kevin, there's no way on God's green earth Carly Rae should still be on this show.
Hey,
why?
Mom, look, it's time for her to
Go. Exit stage left.
Yes.
They need to swap her out and send her to Housewives of Atlanta and bring Cynthia.
Don't even bring. You sure right it.
If they
She
would
would
do it,
not
Cynthia
be on no
really
platform like that.
She would not know what to do. She was sitting there the whole time.
No.
If you thought she was quiet on the reunion.
Okay, Cynthia ain't got time for that. Cynthia's like, fuck this bitch. I already know this is my last go run. I already opened the Bailey agency. I'm gonna be all right.
I'm gonna be right on.
Yes, and one sidebar. Yo, Cynthia, make sure you stop taking on people money and not putting the new child in the money. Because let me tell you what she did.
What she did?
Atlanta News had to come find her ass.
Ooh.
So you know how she got the little website or whatever, and people would send them pictures with money.
Mm-hmm.
So for $20 and a picture, they would pick out who was like the cutest kid or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But they said after a while, they stopped posting who's the cutest kid, but was still taking the money. Well, 11 Alive News
I know that's
found
right.
Cynthia Bailey and interviewed her and was like, what's going on with the money? She
What'd
was
she
like,
say?
it was just the error with the website.
Well,
blah,
then
blah,
y'all
blah,
should have
blah,
stopped
blah, blah.
taking pictures and money
Oh,
if
but
there
they
was
was
an error.
taking pictures and money.
You know what I mean? Like, come on.
And I don't think it's right that they was taking money in the
Me
first
neither.
place.
Like,
don't
why?
you just submit the picture?
Yeah. 'Cause why are you taking money?
Yeah. So yeah, back to the shenanigans.
Shenanigans over at Loving Him.
Mimi and
No.
Tammy and Waka Flock.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Damn, they wasn't even on this episode. The second episode, they was on.
No,
the
they
first
wasn't.
one.
No.
They're
I
not
mean,
even that long.
no. I mean, I listen.
But then I heard that they're not even together no more.
Look,
And
it don't
shocked?
even matter to me. No.
No.
Let me tell you something. I'm tired of the. He's a rapper. He's gonna. I don't want him having sex with these other girls. I'm tired of that storyline.
Like they don't
Bitch, be secure in who you are. Stop worrying about these other chicks. And if they cheat on you once, they might do it again.
Might.
Especially with him being a rapper.
Okay.
Come on,
And
like
Waka Flocka?
you already signed up for this, and you know he don't look too bright. Okay.
No, he's not too bright. Remember he was on Wall Street Park?
Yes, yes.
Voting?
Oh my God.
Kevin, Remember that.
That was so.
They asked him why was it important to vote, and he couldn't say why it was important to vote. It was just like,
Y'all ain't had the slick come up like that, Terrence and Roxy.
They asked him what was the important. I think it was back in 08. No, it wasn't that long ago.
No, it was the
like
presidency.
It was like 2012. It was like 2012 because it was right after. No, it couldn't have been that. You know what? It might have been during the primary season of like 2011, when we were going into the election year. Because it was an election coming up. And they asked him, why was it important? Because that's when Roxy and Terrence was on. They asked him what was the importance of voting. And he stood there and was just like, and they was looking like...
2010?
When did we do that? That wasn't 2010. That video says uploaded in 2012.
Oh, well.
Yeah, that wasn't that long ago. It was like 2012.
They got him out of here, whatever the case.
Yeah, they shocked him. That was like, we got you. Yeah, that was it right there when asked about voting. Yeah. Yeah, I was, yeah.
Coming up for Congress real soon. What's your thoughts on voting?
My thoughts on voting? Voting cool. Voting good, though. I'm gonna keep it real, though. I can't even keep it real. Like, voting good, though. Like, you're supposed to vote. Like, we supposed to vote.
He can't even tell you right. Look. Look, he don't know. And they laughing at him. They laughing at him. Mind you, the kids and the audience are laughing at him.
Dad probably cursed his ass out when he got in the back.
No, he don't know. What?
Somebody knocked at the door?
No, he don't know.
I'm like, Dad at the door.
They asked him. All they asked him was the importance of it, or whatever. They asked him.
Voting
cool.
Voting cool.
You know, I don't know.
Man, we gonna have to run that shit back.
We gonna have to run that
back. And they played it.
And they played it back. Yeah, they did. And he still aired because he wanted them to re-ask the question.
Yeah, but I'm gonna need a little bit more Deb and less Tammy and Waka Flocka.
Right,
I need
Deb
to
get somebody together. No, I need Deb to get Kirk together.
Yeah.
That's
Kirk, Miss Kirk.
Now, Gay, my gator always pops up when he steps on the screen. I'm sorry, but you know I'm usually right. I was 2 out of 3.
Yes.
Which was Ariane and who else? And did I say he was gay? Who else did I say was gay and I thought was gay? We were just talking about No, Ariane and Gay. I forgot. Y'all know who it was because y'all watching this video, but I can't remember.
But yeah, Kirk. Let me tell you something. I like Kirk and Rashida together, but every time I see Kirk, I think he's gay, and I think Rashida might have a little tendency to swing another way too.
Yeah.
And sometimes I think they get together just to try to confuse
I've been thought that she swung the other way. I'm not gonna lie. I've been thought that because she always gave me like a little rough edge, like
Yeah, she looks like
her and
rough-
Bambi hang out the same bars.
But Bambi is rougher than
Yeah. But her and Bambi's hang out the same bars and scope out different.
Yeah, and then they said that the Brat was dating one of the girls.
Oh my God!
What's
Can
her
you?
name?
Oh my God!
Bucky.
I can believe it.
Girl.
I can believe it.
I don't find it that hard to believe. But let me tell you something, Kurt. Kurt, when you look back on this, you have been showing your ass for the past 2 seasons.
And how he was talking
and you're
to
not
her.
gonna.
Ooh. Ooh.
But at least he got more balls than Ty, though, because Ty don't say shit to Mama Joy. He's like, get your lips off my baby, bringing them germs.
Yeah, but he was just being disrespectful.
Yeah, he was being disrespectful.
And I was mad at Rashida for not saying that because she just walked away.
She should have said
yeah, she should have really said.
Tired of arguing with him. That situation is just.
He needs to get out their house or that house. Who is that?
Hey, Kirk, you don't want to do nothing. You don't want responsibilities. You claim that the baby don't look like you. The baby is too light. You arguing with the mom. You is just a bitch. Every time we see you, you are bitching about something.
Kirk looks like a Ninja Turtle.
He do.
He does.
He look worse than a Ninja Turtle. And then Miss Charlene, I think you should have got up and got his ass together. You should have read something else of like you did that bike last season. Kirk and Rashida, this is not a good look for y'all because when y'all look back on this in a couple years, y'all just, like, especially with the son that was just born, and he'd be able to watch to see that his father denied him, didn't want his mom together, he cheated on my mom and everything. And sometimes I think that you say some stuff just because it's good for TV, but everything ain't good for TV and it's gonna hurt you somewhere, Kirk. So you think about that. Mimi and Nico. I mean, I have never seen a woman on TV who does not have a brain to be in their 40s. This woman cannot think for herself. She's so fucking stupid to not even realize that Nico sold this tape to Vivid Entertainment. And first of all, if you are going to make a sex tape, if you are the one with more fame, you are the one that should be holding on to the video because you have more to lose than the other person because the other person has a lot to gain. So you sold yourself for the sex tape. And it's not going to be a good look for your daughter because in about a couple years, if not now, when she gets to school in a couple years, they're going to be like, your mom was on Love and Hip Hop. Your mom is the one that made that video. And then that money that you made from this tape, that you saved some of that money and used it towards counseling for your daughter because she's definitely going to need it. And Rico, like, bitch, don't nobody care how many songs you make about a shower ride. Don't nobody give a fuck about you. This is not going to put you on. Everybody's talking about Mimi. They're barely even talking about you. Yes, you had a nice piece. Okay, so what? There's a lot of them with nice pieces. Stevie J had a nice piece. Okay, so what?
Never mind.
What you say? Who would I rather? Who would you rather?
No,
I'm not fucking with no damn Nick. I'll tell you that. If I had to choose.
I don't know. It was just something about Stevie J that I was just loving last night. Him being mad was just...
That ain't do shit for me.
It did a lot for me because I just saw the anger in him. Like, he was just like, yo...
You think he'd tear that up if he was mad, huh? That makeup sex, huh? That's what you was thinking about. Who is that? But overall, Mimi is just fucking dumb.
Dumb as a doorknob.
Oh, don't tell nobody. Girl, they already know. Like,
Girl,
I can't stand people like... How many times people got to tell you something ain't right? When people tell you something ain't right, something ain't right, and you know in your gut something wasn't right. When they want to tell you, let's make a sex tape, and you fucking laid on that bed and he told you,
but they made a couple of them. They said they made a few of them.
He said, I'm going to exploit this. And he did. That's exactly what he did. Claiming that he lost the fucking video. And how anybody knew who he was that found it.
And how they know who she was?
Yes.
Because she ain't, yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm walking
the
past her if I see her on the street.
And they said, we're not... And then, you know what made it so sad is that the guy from Vivid Entertainment, he did not care at all about...
Neither one of them.
Yes. And just said, look, bitch, this tape, either you're going to make the money or you're not.
Or you're not.
Because somebody could leak this and you're not going to make no money off it, so you can't capitalize off it.
But the thing about it is, she was talking about people, whoever it was talking about people paying for it. Who the fuck is paying for that when you can go on any of these sites nowadays and find it for free?
But some of the girls like it and they bought it. Like
I would not buy that.
Me neither.
First of all, in today's time, no one should be ever buying porn anymore. When you have sites like Pornhub, MyVidster, XTube, you have all these crazy sites that you can go to and watch porn, full-length porn, for free.
Yes.
Again, for free.
Yes.
One of my friends a long time ago turned me on to MyVidster and was like, how come you keep going on the other site? MyVidster got everything. And it really does. Because you can click off of MyVidster and click back on and the whole thing done damn refresh.
But you know what? I have to say this. I find myself more, like if I do watch it, I find that the more HD videos I see, I like those better because they're better produced.
I give a fuck about production.
I do. The sex can be good, but I care about the production also. Like, I don't like it's to me. I'm like, it's 2014. Why do you still have grainy ass videos on my Vista and on XTube and stuff? Like, come on now, give it the program. Put your shit in HD, and then your camera still jumping and shit. Like, come on. But a nut is a nut, you know. I get more life from Vine than X2 sometimes.
6 seconds don't do nothing for me. Let me tell you something. I don't give a damn about the production. You can have a video camera set up right here in this bedroom, fucking the shit out of somebody, and I'll get entertained. I don't care about no lighting and the camera angle. I don't give a fuck about that. Just as long as it's a good quality video, I don't give a damn. And Vine ain't doing nothing for me. And I don't know why y'all love that so much. And I'm glad they took it the hell off because I was tired of somebody sending me. And mind you, some people will send you a video and you're like, damn, looks like this is going to be good. And by the time you get into it, it's over. And it keeps rewinding back. And I ain't got time for that. I don't have time for that.
But so, it's just like picture messages. I mean, hey, but anyway, it's a video.
So you know all about that. I'm not really
I'm into all of that stuff.
I know.
But you won't get me.
See, I'm the old fashioned way. Everybody's talking about Snapchat. I'm like, What the fuck is so great about Snapchat? It don't seem like it's great. Oh, this somebody tell me after a certain amount of time the pictures delete.
Yeah, they do.
And I'm like, well, damn. Like, well, you can screenshot.
Yeah,
I like the old fashioned.
And then it tells you when somebody screenshot.
Oh, it does tell you that. Yeah. Well, don't tell me that. That's why I'll never get that. I will never get that.
Cause I've seen some stuff. I'm like, okay, wait a minute, snap.
Oh, you screenshotted that?
And then they say,
you gotta lie about it now.
They're like, it's Snapchat it.
Right.
So
I like the old-fashioned way. Send my shit via text, okay?
And then
ain't no
on
Snapchat going on.
Like, to stop. Look, if you want to put it in my DM, let it stay in my DM, cause I'm a snapshot it anyway. So anyway, yeah. But yeah, that's it for Love and Hip Hop. It was good episodes. It was good. It was enough to hold on to. I can't wait for next week. But I need more Jocelyn. Because I need to see her go in on stuff. Like, I didn't care about her getting mad about the poll, but it was the fact that when he got home, that they was in that bathroom arguing.
But she was sitting. Mother was sitting, wasn't she? She was
She like, I'm so tired of the shenanigans.
You know what? I know that. Why she question me about when I get married? Okay, why she question me about that? Jocelyn be dead serious and don't be knowing what the fuck she's talking about.
Yeah,
I could watch Jocelyn and Stevie J argue all day long. I really could, especially when they get into each other's faces. Cause she don't back down.
Yeah, but I'm gonna see their sex tape. If they
now that's a sex tape I'll pay for before I see it free.
But they better have somebody else in it too.
No, I don't want to see nobody. I want to see the two of them.
No, I want to see somebody else in there with them. Cause
like
I know they have. I don't know, but I know they have. Jocelyn already said it. Dirty sex, this sex.
Yeah, but now that's a sex tape I would love to see. I would love to see that. Like why?
And I like that little fight with Stevie J and Nico.
Yeah, I like that too.
Nico was,
but you know what? He does need his ass whooped. And Stevie J was serious. And I like the fact, and you know what? Burnell Taylor from American Idol, he was tweeting about it last night too, and he says something that I agree with. I like the fact that Stevie J, even though he's not with Mimi no more, and even though he really don't, he don't give two shits about Mimi like that no more. I like the fact how he somewhat came to her defense with Nico and said, look, we're going to have a problem if I find out that you leaked that. Because any other nigga who don't give two shits about their baby mama, like, well, fuck that bitch. I ain't with it no more. But he went to her.
I think he might have been more concerned because of the
daughter.
of
course it was because of his daughter, but you can also tell that he felt like, at the end of the day, that's still my daughter's mother that you're putting out there. You know what I mean? And y'all can do whatever y'all want to do behind closed doors, but don't put her out there because not only are you disrespecting her, but you're disrespecting my daughter. And that all falls back. It all goes hand in hand because she's the woman that's raising my daughter. You know what I mean? So I like how he kind of came to her defense in that sense. Like, if I find out that you did that, I'm going to really hurt you. And Stevie J, you can tell he ain't scared because he went to Nico. Nico ain't had to come to him. He said,
you got these people over here. No, bitch.
Yeah.
Anyway, Nico's a scumbag. Stevie J, he gonna do what he do. Scrappy's gonna fuck who he wanna fuck. Waka, he's just there. And Kirk is gay. Oh. And, it's Love and Hip Hop. Love and Script Hop. Whatever y'all wanna call it. But you could tell it was fake. It was too fake. Especially when they were talking about the sex tape at the table and she put on them crocodile tears. Like, girl, bye. You knew what the plan was. You knew what the plan was, and you just got a user, and you like that user now, so yeah, let's end this video before you come in here. So we'll see y'all next week. Y'all have a good weekend. Talk to y'all Monday. Peace.
Thanks for watching The Scorpion Show. We're gonna cut it off before that anyway.
What's going on? My lower back here.